Hello, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about something I didn't want to be discussing, but at this point I might as well just do it because honestly I am getting pretty tired. A lot of people right now are getting tired. A lot of the crew right now is getting tired of this one particular person. I try to find like a good place, like a quiet place to talk about this, but pretty much no. So I'm gonna be at least more sturdy about this because there's been a lot of things going on that really ticks me off. I already dealt with this dude like last year. The fact that I have to talk about this dude again this year. Let me actually backtrack on again because you guys probably have not heard me talk about this guy before, but he is known as Justice Mordian. He is a former actor in CJ Studios that actually decided to actually part ways with CJ Studios, and apparently he did it for a reason, but I'm not going to explain that reason because honestly it's a stupid reason, and honestly I don't really care. But what I do care about is him talking about me, the crew, and that personally. I don't want to feel like being the type of person to like milk this situation, milk him, because there's no way I'm doing that. But as I said, I have to get my point out, so I'm gonna be more cautious about it, more thoroughly with it, because honestly, it's 2026. I don't think anybody in this world right now would want to start stuff. I honestly wanted to see this year as a more of a development year type year, where we change something about ourselves and actually progress in growth mindset. But apparently, how can we do that if someone is going to interrupt that peace or interrupt that state that we are trying to actually endure? Honestly, there's been a lot of things that this guy has said. Cesar actually shared something with me this morning about what Justice has said, and honestly, what I gotta say right now, all I'm gonna say right now is, it's all lies. It's all bullshit. It's clearly not true. If he's trying to say that I harassed him in one of the videos that was in, case in point, and quite frankly, I never really been in a video with this guy. I never really done anything. I haven't really been in any skits with this guy, and he's trying to claim that I harassed him and done stuff to him, when all that is not true. If he actually had proof, then that would be something, and I would be saying something totally different. But he has nothing. He has no proof whatsoever. He's trying to just make everyone's life co-direct, but really, he's just making this worse for himself. I just gotta say, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him doing this stuff to me thoroughly, because he's been saying a lot of crap about me that is not true. And he's very much a manipulator. He's a narcissist. He has no right to talk crap about anyone right now. And honestly, the more he starts to say stuff, the more we're gonna respond. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this right now: we have more evidence on this guy than he claims to have on us. And honestly, he does not. He literally doesn't. Like, you guys don't even understand how this guy is, how he works, how he says stuff. He, like, the only way I see it is he forms it, like, in the worst way possible. And honestly, I think that's just straight up crap. Honestly, I'm pissed off right now. I'm pissed at the fact that everyone in the CJ crew has to actually not, like, we're not trying to tolerate anyone's bullcrap, okay? I'm just saying this right now. We are literally doing skits, we're doing all this fun stuff, but if it's gonna affect CJ Studios, this guy is gonna have to go downhill at this point. We have to fight against him, because honestly, at this point, the more he starts to get on us, the more we're gonna go through stuff, the more I'm gonna have to literally adjust myself, because I already been through a lot of stuff, and quite frankly, I do not want that to happen again. So thoroughly, what I'm gonna do right now is say, anybody that sees Justice or knows who he is and who he was, honestly, I don't really wish him luck at all. He's basically a devil in disguise. He is nothing but a loose elf that literally came from Krampus's workshop. I'm gonna say this right now. No one in this world should ever be friends with this guy. No one should ever talk to this guy. If you see him out in public, don't make eye contact. Don't do nothing. This guy is just going to accuse you of things that you haven't done. He's gonna say stuff. He's gonna do stuff. We don't need that crap. He's the type of person to literally do stuff. And most of the time, he actually hangs out. Most of the time, he hangs out with kids underage. So honestly, he has no room to talk. He has no room to call anyone a pedophile, for this matter. And I'm also going to mention that mall situation that he had said that he was literally ranting about is not true. Because if you think about it, Cesar told me that, I'm gonna believe Cesar on this, honestly, because at this point it has to be true. Justice, literally, he's a manipulator, like I said. He says stuff. So he's occasionally going to do this because, one, he's gonna do this because he's attacking. Not just that, quite frankly, he is saying stuff. He's been saying a lot of stuff. He left CJ Studios because he wanted to defend someone that's way worse than him. Well, slightly worse than him, actually. I'm not going to say way worse because, honestly, I mean, well, yeah, I'm going to say worse. They're both in the same boat here. And honestly, the fact that he's supporting someone like that, I'm not going to say any names, but honestly, I have to get this out. I have to talk about this. And at this point, the person he's defending shouldn't even, like, be in this business at all. This is more towards justice at this point. So if the other dudes, if this other person is gonna see this ain't pointing towards him. He doesn't have, there's nothing about him that's towards this. This is all going towards justice. But it's just to keep the stuff, like, safe and more, you know, out there towards one person, not just two. I'm just gonna say this right now. Justice lied about that mall thing, because when they went to the mall, Justice claimed that Cesar and the rest of the others they left, and literally Justice was left behind. No, Panera Bread. This dude went to Panera Bread, and now he wants to say some fake ass shit about the crew. And this is outside of filming. This is outside of CJ Studios. Why should this even be involved in this? It's also to tell you and to tell you that Justice will do about anything to get back at Cesar for what he did to his friend. So honestly, at this point, I just don't care. But at the same time, what I do care about is about Justice saying a bunch of shit about me and affecting and attacking the crew. At this point, I want to just peacefully end off here. I'm done. I would have more to say, but generally I think I've done enough as it is. Thank you for watching.